specific organs in order to remove this substance. So they usually remove this waste product through their stomata. Like from stomata itself, they are taking they are taking carbon dioxide and other substance for photosynthesis. The main reason might be because plants they do not have large they have very little amount of excretion, that means waste product to be released. So that's why they do not have specific organs, so usually they release it from stomata itself. Then we'll be moving to another topic, that is reproduction. Now very important thing we need to understand, reproduction is a process by which plants is able to continue their race. So now plants is able to produce their own type of So once you have seen hens, some of them they might have some dogs and cat at their home. So at some point of time they will be having some small babies, and after few years those babies will become adult, and that's how the life process of the animal they grow on. So reproduction is a process of producing younger ones. So reproduction are also of two types. First one is asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction there is only one parent. That means usually this kind of reproduction is observed in unicellular organism, like we already discussed bacteria, amoebas and all. So bacteria and all, if it is if bacteria gets some favorable condition, they are able to produce itself, so they does not require another partner. But in multicellular organism, asexual reproduction is not required, because they will be needing a partner with the help of which they are able to reproduce. So plants, reproduction in plants is known as vegetative reproduction or vegetative propagation. So you might have seen in plants itself that whenever a plant is kept, some plant, like it shows out here, asexual reproduction in plants, that if a bud of any substance, like here it shows potato and rose, so it is kept in soil for some times, and after many months a year it will grow up into a new plant. Now in animals, sexual reproduction, that means they need to be a male and a female, with the help of which a younger one is born. So usually the main thing which is required for reproduction is sperm and egg. So sperm is produced by the male organism and egg is produced by female organism. So whenever a sperm and egg combine, that's how a baby is formed, a smaller younger one is formed, that is known as a zygote. So it's not mentioned in the book, but a zygote is formed, and slowly that zygote it develops into a baby after many months. So usually development of new organism is usually takes place inside the body of inside mother's body. So usually in development of that baby, it takes place inside the body of a mother. So as you can see out here, that's how hens they lay egg, and kangaroo they give birth, and that is also this same process is also valid for human beings. So human being also, they give birth to young one by the process of sexual reproduction. Next one we need to remember is movement. So movement, all living organism, insects, they move from one place to another. The reason is because due to some climatic change, for favorable condition they might move, or another reason is because of food and all, for that reason also they might move. So movement is movement is only possible in living organism and not in non-living organism. Then growth and development. So all living organism, they show growth and development. So the food which they eat, it's because of that they are able to grow. So like few years back you were small, now you have become now you have grown. So after few years again you will be bigger, you will reach your teenage, then you will become adult. So that means growth is an unending process, so it will continue. So growth and development means development is also shown in your physical appearance, like in your increase in your height, increase in your body weight, increase in your body limbs and all. So this process, growth and development, is seen in all living organisms. Even if you plant a small seed, let's say seed of a mango tree, after some year it will go and develop into a brick tree. So this kind of growth and development is shown in both plants and animals. Now response to stimuli, a very important thing to discover. So living organisms, they respond to stimuli. That means if certain changes are taking place around the environment, they will respond to it. If they are feeling cold, let's take the example of us human being itself. If we are feeling cold, we will be wearing a jacket. If we are feeling hot, we will be removing the jacket. So that means we are responding to any change in our environment. So this kind of thing is also shown in plants itself. So if like plants, as you can see in the diagram, there is the sun shining and plant is bending out here. That means it is responding to the light. So this is known as phototropism. So plants responding to stimulus is known as tropism. So plants responding to light is known as phototropism. And in this diagram you can see there is a root out here, and as it grows it will be moving the upper side. So it is responding to the soil. So root grows toward the soil, and this is known as geotropism. Now next one is life cycle, lifespan. Lifespan is the amount of time which we need, amount of time which we till when we are able to survive. So different animals have different lifespan. So elephant, it has a lifespan of 70 years. Human being lifespan is approximately 100, and pine trees have the longest lifespan. So it's above 5,500 years, and like other animals also, they have various lifespan. Like some insects and all, the lifespan for them is very small, like for one day and all. So you might have observed, they call it chichimera in Nepali. So those, they have lifespan for a day. So for one, they are just able to survive for a day, and the next day they die. But for a human being, like our approximated lifespan is 100 years. Now organisms that are on the boundary of living and non-living thing. So viruses is one of the examples. So viruses are both living and non-living thing. So until and unless a virus is outside, it is non-living thing. But as soon as it finds the host, it becomes a living thing. So until and a virus is outside human body, it is non-living thing. As soon as it finds the host, that means if it is able to enter any organism's body, it becomes living thing. Like the virus which we have, COVID-19, the one which we are dealing right now, you call it coronavirus or COVID-19. So it's also a virus. So until and unless the virus is outside your body, it is a non-living thing. That's why make sure you always sanitize yourself, usually especially your hands. So if the viruses are present in your hands, that means they will be non-living thing. They cannot do anything. So if you sanitize yourself, you will be able to destroy the virus. But if it manages to enter your mouth, but if it manages to enter your body through your nose and mouth, it will become active. So it will become a living thing, and that will be causing a problem. So with this we end the chapter, and after few moments I think I'll be sending you the home assignment. Thank you.